Many spiritual people tend to find that they feel somewhat isolated and perhaps cut off from those around them who are yet to awaken to their own true spiritual selves. Over the years, I've had many messages from individuals via my work within the Council of Enlightened, whereby our spiritual brothers and sisters have reached out because they do indeed feel alone or perhaps isolated and cut off. But if you have yourself experienced this, or you know anyone who has, then fear not. You see, when you do become spiritually awake or spiritually aware, you will quickly find that you detach yourself from the everyday trivia of things and from people who tend not to look beyond that which is merely physical and indeed material. It is almost as if you have suddenly turned the lights on in a dark room, only to see people around you who are sat with their eyes closed, or who are perhaps sat watching the plethora of negative energy which is spewed out from many different outlets, and in particular parts of the mainstream media. The natural response at this stage is to get up and to walk out of the room, to try and find fellow like-minded souls whom have also awoken from the haze of doubt and the cloud of fear. But sometimes it will not always be possible to find such like-minded souls straight away. That's not to say that you won't find like-minded souls, just that they may not be immediately in front of you. The disappointment in not finding people who understand the new and the spiritual you can often lead to feelings of depression or some other negative energy that can have the effect of reversing the new spiritual you. But do not give up, and try to stay where you are and to stay grounded, in this case in the metaphorical room of sleeping souls, because eventually your world will be full of fellow awoken souls. And in fact, you may find that in the future, whether in this life or those which are to come, you find yourself amongst energies which are only positive. There have been many names which have been given to such a reality of pure love and positivity, and it is not for me to define such, so I will leave it to your own perception in relation to the interpretation of what I am actually alluding to. Indeed, my advice would be to stay in this metaphorical room and perhaps help others to lift the veil of confusion which you have recently drawn back from your own spiritual and physical view. Although the temptation may be to stand on your chair and shout as loud as you can about the spiritual domains and energies which you now feel so profoundly in your heart, such a course of action is not always advisable. Instead, allow the indwelt spirit that resides in each of us to help bring the soul of the individual who is being guided in from the dark and out into the light. Instead, be on hand to share your experiences with genuine people who are interested in that which you have yourself experienced. And I use the word genuine here because, as you may well already know, of course there will be souls who will attempt to ridicule that which you have experienced. But worry not, because such ridicule can in fact serve to bolster your own newly found and acquired spiritual eye. Whenever I come into contact with someone who, in my own example, has a heart filled with hate, then I entrust their own awakening to the surety of the divine plan and the divine will of love. Eventually they will be shown that which you have seen. Eventually they will realise that hate serves no purpose, and that to feed negative energies is something which is always only going to be temporary. And remember that you are not alone. Many of you will feel what can only be explained as a presence about your person that somehow feels external to your own mind and own train of thought. Some people refer to this feeling as intuition or perhaps instinct. I don't personally wish to give such a thing a label or definition, because such a term may not resonate with anyone, or indeed everyone. Instead, what matters perhaps is the acknowledgement that indeed you may be and may feel as if you are being guided as you navigate your often hazardous path of physical experience during this particular life. That is not to say that there won't be other factors which are at play, also trying to influence you. One only has to look at some of the events which are taking place around us to realise that, as well as being true good, there is conversely a polar opposite of this sense of love. And this is perhaps how you will be able to differentiate within yourself what is guiding, aiding and assisting you. If during such moments you feel love and warmth, then I would say listen to that which gently pulls at your heart. If, however, the sense you get during such moments is not that which I have just described, then you must decide for yourself, according to your own free will, what the motivation and polarization of such an energy may be. So thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe to this channel. If you have any ideas for any future videos that you would like me to put together, then please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you'd like to support my work, then please consider becoming a patron of Spiritual People, where you can help directly sponsor the videos and the work and messages that we put out. The link will be coming up at the end of the video. So may love and peace be with you. Thank you.